I don't understand how people are this dumb. I really don't get it. Like, this is not card. Okay, when you have a half a second between customers, you just go beep, and then you go $5, and then end. That's it. That's all you do. There's nothing. There's no more steps. That's all it takes. There's one thing. And this dude just like looked at me like I was retarded, and wasted my time. Got my food cold in my car. Like, I'm just like, dude. Oh my god, dude. I just wanted coffee. Like, that's it. And like, he just like he like checked with somebody. I was like, dude, you're like 45 and you gotta check with somebody? Like, god damn, bro. I just can't even, I can't do this. Like, I can't let, like, Florida, I guarantee there's stupid people down there, but I guarantee there's not as many. I just don't believe there's as many. Like, there's just so many stupid people, I can't handle it. Like, Iowa, it's like Planet of the Apes. Like, Iowa is retarded. Like, they're retarded idiots. And then Wisconsin, I maybe a few people are kind of smart up here, but I've met that many. I don't have any friends in Wisconsin because they're all just dumb. Like, in Iowa, I have like a few, and they're all in like Cedar Rapids area. Like, they're in the smarter area. I cannot live in Bellevue. Sorry, I just smoked. I was getting really pissed off. I cannot live in Bellevue. Oh my god. Where my mom lives makes me want to shoot myself. The place is insanely stupid. They all just, oh yeah, Bellevue, everyone just like lies about you. It's really weird. Like, they'll all just start rumors. I'm just like, why? It's so random and weird. Like, I've actually like heard it. Probably, yeah, there's nothing else going on. And they don't know how to use the internet yet because they're fucking cavemen. Seriously, they're dipshits. Like, I'm like, I said it when I was in high school, and that's why one of the reasons I dropped out is because they're dipshits. Like, I was like, I can't be taught by dipshits. I'm like losing brain cells here. I'm getting really pissed off every day. And like, they all just said, "Oh, he's just so difficult and stuff. So he's just difficult. That's all it is." And then like, I'm over here doing like a million different things, like, just doing fine. It's so annoying. I fucking hate Iowans. I hate Midwestern people. They're just stupid as fuck. My rant's done for the day, at least for now. I'm never gonna get over that shit though.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
What?
Enemy soldier incoming.
What? Illinois is stupid too, obviously. Obviously, Illinois is stupid. Illinois has West Chicago though, where everyone's got a broke retard.
Incoming.
Illinois is stupid in a completely different way. Illinois is stupid because they think that the government is like beyond corrupt. They're basically run by the mafia, and they essentially just do whatever the mafia says. And everyone in the area is like under the guise that like they're actually in charge of something.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
That's why.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch
Also,
the
the property
skies.
taxes are absolutely batshit insane. Living there is like you're basically just working to exist. I have a buddy there who's like who had to pay like $11,000 a year in property taxes. He owns something based off
Moving to destination.
$11,000. You might as well pay rent for $1,000 a month.
Set a drop point for your team, soldier.
No point in owning anything.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Land here!
People are dumb and everyone is smart as shit. Not even smart. It's not even smart. If you are above room temperature
Alright, lads,
IQ,
let's
you're
get
gonna
it done.
frustrated. You're not a moron. I promise this life will frustrate you. So I never got my iced coffee because this dude is a fucking idiot. Yeah. I got a little one that I wanted. That was pretty bad. Because I don't know. I just like I had two choices. Either I was gonna yell at this guy and look like a jerk, or I was
Located a
gonna
supply
like
box.
just
Secure that
walk
position.
away. You know what I mean? Yeah, stay in line, or that. I guess it's my third option, but I was not about to do that. I'm not about to stand in line for 45 minutes behind a bunch of old people and like for you to, for one thing. One thing. You can take my $5. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why Walmart. This is the reason Walmart. Oh shit. Added the self-checkout. It's for people who don't want to like, who just aren't like, we don't have time for this shit. Like we're not slow like you people. So, like, I don't know. And I'm not trying to be mean. Like I know old people like they need certain things. I get that, you know. Like, but it's just like there should be, you know, basically like screw young people. You know, if you have one thing to buy, like you're done. It's like I don't go shopping once a month. You know. They just are like, I think they should have more workers, but at the same time, like, if you're not going to have more workers,
friendly loadout drop on the way.
Deal with your ass. Like, it's not even like I skipped the line either. It'd be one thing if I like skipped the line and started asking, then he'd be like, oh, that's rude. No, this guy was like counting like pennies and stuff. He was like next to, you know what I mean? He was like minding his own business, not checking anybody out. Like, you just take this and like check me out later. He just like looks at me like, it wasn't even that he didn't want to, I don't think. It was that he didn't understand. Now what are you losing to understand? Is this like, I hate having to explain myself a million different times, but I do it for people, and they still never get it. Yeah, they're just like, ¿qué? ¿Por qué? That'd be better, honestly, that'd be better if it was in Spanish. If I was speaking Spanish to someone, they were like, ¿por qué? I'd be like, I don't understand. You know, he'd maybe understand if I could speak Spanish, but then I could blame myself a little bit. But with these people, I'm speaking flat English. You grew up in the Midwest. You're 45 looking like, at least, maybe 50. Like, you have great hairs on your fucking head. You still don't understand what's going on? Like, you are, God, you're lost. Like, you are just gonna have a tough life, don't you? Like, it must be hard getting your pants on every day.
Friendly loadout
Like,
drop on the
it probably
way.
takes him like 7 hours a day to get his stuff together. Like, holy crap, dude. I'm not even asking for something difficult. Like, maybe I'm such a jerk. I don't know. I just can't handle this. Like, this is why I didn't get along in Bellevue. Everyone's just so. That's what they call it. Iowa nice.
Safe zone relocated.
You ever heard that?
Be advised, enemy team is tracking your location.
They're like, oh, you gotta be Iowa nice, which is basically just ignorant and stupid. That's basically what that means. Oh, you gotta be Iowa nice. You gotta be nice to everyone, even when they're stupid as hell. No, I'm not gonna do it. And people are like that. And you know what? God bless them for being like that. I just don't have the. God has not granted me with the patience yet. Like, I may have asked for it.
Relocating.
It's not. I'm a big jerk. Maybe I need to have kids first to have that type of patience. I don't know. Right now, I do not have that type of.
Only 25 remain.
Relocating.
Gotta be Iowa nice. I was raised Iowa nice. I've heard that. So that means I was raised fake. Nobody told me anything negative about myself. Therefore, I never improved on anything. I like when people tell me something negative. As long as they're constructive about it, you know what I mean? You don't need to be a dipshit. Yeah. Like the one guy's like, you guys suck! I'm like, shut up, you fucking idiot. That's why you lost. But if you're like saying, hey dude, if you do this, you could do that. I always want to hear that shit. I always want to hear is, hey, if you know, you're not doing this, you could be doing this. Yeah, if you tell me that, dude, I am the first person. Like, a lot of people are like, shut up, I don't care. But I'm the first person to be like, really? Oh, thanks, man. Always. Because I play WoW, I guess. That's probably WoW. And then you have, in WoW, you literally, that's like half the point. Literally, is just like learning ways to make yourself just
inbound.
3%, no, not even, like 0.5% better. Like, that's literally like, well, Well, I'm 0.03% better than you. I'm better.
Taking hits.
You're lucky. So lucky. You're lucky.
You're one of 25 remaining. Learn from the lot.
We all just
Failure
spell
the proper teacher.
Wow. That'd be a nice highlight. Bitching too much. I'm so angry. Idiots make me angry. That's my issue with in life. That's why everyone thinks I'm a jerk. But I am a good teacher. I just like hate stupid people. I do teach well though. Certain things. Like if you're receptive, like for instance, if I was a coach and somebody was there and they were like half-assing it, I'd be like, leave, get out of here. I'd just be like, go home. I don't want to hear, because like I don't want to teach you unless you want to learn. I've like dealt with that a lot. Like I really don't want to. I'd be like, no, this is boring me. You're boring me. Like no, I don't care about your experience. This is about me. Even though it's not really, but. Oh, I just unlocked the clip thing. Thank God. I don't know why in the world it took so long. So now I can just take clips off my computer right here.
Get yourself to proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
Issues. Sorry, and I'm sure you're gonna deal with a lot of stupid people too.
Hostiles dropping into the area.
Compared
Watch
to you,
the skies.
I'm way stupid. But you're gonna deal with people that make in your life. Actually, you might not. Thank God for you. Maybe get yourself like a butcher's box or something. Everyone that works at, I swear, everyone that works at a grocery store or a front desk, not everyone, but a lot of them are just like rude.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
And pissed off and just like, or just completely dumb. Or they're not, yeah, well, yeah, they're not Iowa nice, no. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you're in Iowa, you have to be super nice. It's like, oh yeah, my worst thing is this. I'll talk in this tone right now, just annoyed, you know what I mean? And people be like, you're being threatening and violent right now.
Warm-up's done. Time to
Why?
kick
For
this
being
off.
frustrated? Oh, okay. Well, you're threatening me with your stupidity. You're threatening my brain cells. That's how I usually respond. Making my brain hurt with your ignorance. So who's committing the crime here? Like, come on. It's one thing if you. That's the thing. It's one thing if you are just a dumb person. You like know it and you just kind of like try to just be receptive. But a lot of people are dumb and they're just like, no,
Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier.
It's like, I'm
Gas is
stupid
closing
as fuck.
on your
I know this.
position.
I'm
Suggest
very
you get
stupid.
moving.
But I also have an IQ of 129. So I know. And the IQ average is just got to 100. So, but I know that's the thing. I know how stupid I am. It's pretty high. But I know how, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm not smart.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
I'm smart in some ways. Like English, grammar, understanding, like things like that. I'm really good. I'm literally
An enemy team is hunting you. Stay alert.
and like half my math questions are wrong. It's like I know there are certain things I'm just not good at numbers. I'm not, you know, and that's fine. But so many people are like, no, I'm the smartest person in the world, and they're complete like dredges of society. They're just complete idiots, and it's really frustrating. But you know what it is? Everyone's got to embrace Jesus and stay humble, man. That's what it is. I'm not even trying to be like overly critical to people. I'm really not. But like it is, it just does drive me insane.
Enemy movement!
It's one of my sins. How frustrated I get with these people. You ain't gonna get up. Get your ass down. So you can. Some shit. No. Stay down, boy. Yeah, that's definitely one of my sins.
Enemy
That's one of
dropping into the
that's one
AO.
of my issues, is that I get really frustrated and I take it out on people that are being stupid instead of just like, I don't know, taking it in stride, breathing. Oh, dude, sometimes it is. Like one time, I was talking to this insurance person, and I don't remember all the details, but I remember I was getting really, really pissed off because they were just not like listening or comprehending anything I was saying, and it was incredibly simple. That's all I remember. And then my dad gets on the line. He gets on the line, right?
Have eyes on hostile care package.
He says literally the same thing that I've been saying for like an hour, and they understand, right?
Rossi system deployed.
So I'm just like, dude.
I'm driving.
I remember telling him, like, dude, I just said the same fucking thing. I was like, he's just
inbound.
I'm like, what is it the tone of your voice? Like,
You evaded the enemy track.
What
Good
is
work.
this? Like, where they just listen to you and they understand what you're saying.
I would drive
Me,
off.
it's like, I don't think it's maybe I'm just a jerk and people cannot understand that. They're like, I'm blocking out everything because I hear the frustration. So I can't even make
I'll take the wheel.
Maybe that's what it is. My dad just like says the same thing. They're just like, oh yeah, of course, sir. Of course we can help you.
Move your asses. Get into the safe zone. I will drive off.
What's going on over here? Made a wrong turn. Fuck you.
I'll drive.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Really?
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm dead. Just get out of here. This one receptionist was straight up talking about like her sex life with like the other receptionist one time. And I was just like, I'm waiting on an appointment, ma'am. Like, can you not? Like, I don't want to hear about that. Yeah, if there are... That's wrong, man. People now. Dude, what happened? Why am I sucking? Okay. I got sucked out in the gas for some reason. I couldn't even turn. That was very odd.
Only 25
I'm just gonna
remain.
jump right directly down there this time. Ah, shit. I can't even do that now. There's people there. That's a great South Park episode too, where I think it's to these to your left, where people are so into their hybrid cars that they start smelling their own farts. It's so good. Oh my god.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah. This feels better now.
Shot's good.
It's better to drive, you know. Unlike your gas guzzler. And it's actually come out, well, that's not true actually. Hybrids are good for the environment, but electric cars are not anymore actually. They found out that electric cars, yeah, because they create more battery waste, and battery waste is even worse for the environment than carbon emissions. Yeah. So, we need to start recycling battery waste better, and then we'll... And there's no way... First of all, climate change is complete bullshit. I mean, it's not that there's nothing to the climate changing. The climate always changes.
Enemy soldier
Climate has changed
incoming.
1,000,000 different times. At one point on this earth, like, what was it? Oh, according to anthropology, again, this is in the Bible. this is
Positive
according to
ID on the
anthropology.
bounty target. Sort them
According
out.
to anthropology, the Earth has changed. Has had 2 different ice ages. 3 different ice ages, something like that. And at one point in time, we had less oxygen on the Earth's atmosphere than less than 10% of what we have now. Less than 10% of humans survive with that. So humans can survive with very little oxygen. They need some, though. That's the thing. They need some. Exactly. Like right now, if you threw me into a
Positive ID on the bounty target. Source them
my
out.
body wouldn't be able to adjust better. But if you slowly like eased me down, like every week or every month, take 1% away from me.
Sustaining fire.
I probably
Bounty
would
target
adapt.
is down.
Like every
Well
month
done.
you take 1% away until I have like 10%. I probably could adapt to that. But yeah, that's what humans are. They're always adapting. Should have just. I hate this circle, man. This circle. Just wait, I guess. I don't even know. They're everywhere. But yeah, when they try to, what they do is they sell you the climate change so that way they can pass more spending bills in order to fight, quote unquote, fight climate change. But in reality, they're just going to use it to like do whatever the hell they want. Really, it doesn't matter. Just some sizable government income. And that's all they do. And they'll go on TV and be like, oh my God, dude, we're all going to die in 10 years if we don't get this money and stuff. And it's just like, okay. Yeah, they said that like, well yeah, in the in like the 1600s during the Renaissance, somebody did that too. Hey, everyone, the climate's going to wipe us all out. And then in the 1920s, they did that too. Yeah, the end is near. Yeah, they call them doomsayers. That's what they used to call them back in the day. Yeah, it's a doomsayer. That's all these people are. Only they're on TV now. So we give them more credence. It's kind of silly. But in reality, none of us will.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon.
If space science is right, which I don't necessarily think it is, but if space science is strictly right, then at any moment we could just die in a supernova.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Dead. If they're right. But I don't think they're right, dude. I think we're living in a multi-dimensional
So there they are.
by a higher dimensional being. I really do. It's proven. A lot of arguments for it. It's not just like the scriptures and stuff. There's a lot of evidence. But we'll get into that.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
And I also believe that the astro belt or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? That protects us against meteorites. Okay, who do you... Okay, you think humans did that?
My kid.
I'm just saying. I don't think we did that. I don't think we were that cool. I don't think we're that cool right now. I think something more powerful. That's just what I believe. It's like I've questioned things. That's the thing. If you're a Christian, or even if you're just an intellectual, you're gonna question everything.
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
There's a lot more evidence for there being a higher power than there is for what? You just started reading and stuff? No. Or started writing or started using tools. First of all, it suggests in the scripture, in the Old Testament, in the oldest versions of the Old Testament, in Solomon's writings, it suggests that the only reasons humans even learned to write at all,
Scavenger
the only
contract
reason why
located.
language was invented, it was to explain to the next generations of dead or of future humans after
Gas
the
is closing on your
gods
position.
had
Suggest you
arrived
get
and done
moving.
things.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
So the reason why we even started reading at all was to tell young people that, hey, dude, like, there's a God.
Your primary
That's the only
objective
reason
is to kill them all.
started learning anything. So without God, we wouldn't have known anything. We've just been a bunch of like fire-making people. So there's been a lot of intervention. Also, it's fascinating because like if you look at Abraham was like 8,000 years ago or something like that. Moses is like 6,000 years ago. There's been like multiple instances where this like higher power just comes down and just like does something. And it's like recorded throughout history. And then, like, the most recent, obviously, was the Romans and Jesus. The Romans, like, that's another thing. It's like, oh, Jesus was fabricated. I've heard that story a lot. No, it was just fabricated stuff. Oh, it's weird. Julius Caesar, was that fabricated too? It was the exact same time period. All that stuff that happened with him. All the documents that you just, we do plays about it. It's historical fact. But Jesus isn't? Why did Herod send people to kill Jesus then if he wasn't the Messiah? It's weird. I thought they were calling him King Jesus for a while. It's like, man, there are so many things that are like, you can't just reduce it. You can't go, oh, well, it's just this. I don't think you're right about that. I don't think you've read into it enough. Like, there's a lot. I don't know if everything happened back then, but a lot of shit that we do not understand. And they were terrible at writing things, man. They were completely out of context. Like, they had no understanding of context or, like, anything. So it was basically just, you know... Yeah, you've read the Bible before, right? Or, like, heard it. Yeah, it all just sounds weird. Because it's paraphrased from Hebrew. So it sounds absolutely strange. Because it is. So unless you understand the context... Like, for instance, they use the word meek. Because back then, meek was something... Nowadays, we use the word meek to describe someone who doesn't want to get into, like, confrontations and stuff like that. That's not the word that they used back then. So, like, the translation is going to be completely shifted and more
losing ground
when you read it nowadays. Because our English is different and our languages are different and they're constantly changing.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Even our generation, we say things totally different from our parents. Like, or from
Priming
the Zennials. We can understand them, but back then they didn't know how to play. They didn't know how to do anything. Really, nobody did until the Renaissance. Nobody knew how to do anything. Nobody even read the Bible until the Renaissance. Isn't that crazy? It's like 500 years ago is when people started actually reading the Bible. We just started reading the Bible as a civilization. Like, there were only a few people who could actually read it before. That's because Martin Luther. So, like, we don't know anything. That's something that I've learned. Like, we don't know. I don't know anything. We don't know anything. Nobody does. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it.
Enemy soldier incoming. Loadout drop headed your way.
I got a loadie.
Loadout drop headed your way. Objective is to eliminate the bounty target. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Enemy UAV overhead.
Where's the loadout?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Where did it go?
Sustaining fire here.
Dude, that's a bunch of bullshit. What the
25
fuck's my
remaining.
loadout? Today is not my day.
Fucking
Everyone's
waypoint
just, like,
going up.
pissing me off. Another unpopular opinion I have too is that, like, I think the founding fathers were smarter than 99%.
An enemy team is hunting. Stay alert. Soldier incoming.
If I've read the federal notes, or the federal, what do you call them? Yeah, the federal.
So there they are.
That was the papers that the founders wrote in regards to our country, basically. Like, the reasons why we made this country, and this country to make the country, and like all the reasons for the laws and the Constitution, and all of it. I read all of it. James Madison's, Thomas Jefferson's, George Washington had a few things to say, not very much actually. He was kind of didn't speak that much in the paper. So, you know, he's a strong military leader, whatever. But anyway, yeah, I read that stuff. Like, James Madison and Thomas Jefferson, one of the first of all, a lot of universities are like demonizing them as if they did something wrong. in
Contract
society.
time expired. We
But
lost the
basically, the
target.
things that they say, just understanding like
I will drive.
understanding America's position in the world, understanding what they are, what they were, and what they
Enemy dropping
basically
into the
it's like, I don't know. We have gotten so far away from that. This country, like we don't understand it anymore. Like we're meant to be a beacon of like absolute choice, like absolute freedom and absolute like godly free will, basically. And we've evolved into another aristocratic republic. Like that's basically what we've become. And it's just sad. I don't know. It's sad because like this country was supposed to be so much more than it is. Like it was supposed to be like the greatest thing ever. Like in the history of mankind, it was supposed to change everything, and it did. It did for a while, but I think that we just lost our way. That's all really. I think that we lost our way a lot.
Gas is moving in.
I mean, it is
New
still.
safe zone
You know,
located.
it's not over. You have my generation, your generation, and for the next Americans. But man, since 1913, it has taken a slip.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch
That
the
slope
skies.
was slippery, and it went on. We're basically Germany now. Now after the oh my god, I can't get through this door.
Get out of the way. I am the driver.
I'm gonna get out of here. I can't. Oh wait, never mind. I got a gun. Oh, I got it. 1913, the Federal Reserve Act was implemented, and that changed our currency. That made it so the currency was kind of tangible versus connected to the global currency. So our currency became we basically became socialists in 1913, and we've gotten away from that and gone back to it and gotten away from like people are opposed to it, and they're again, like it's not like a unanimous decision. Definitely not. But the people, Woodrow Wilson was the worst president in the history of America, and he just ruined everything. He tore down so much. Like we had built like for instance, men back in the day before Woodrow Wilson, men could just walk into the city hall and just say, hey, I need a job, and people would just give them a job, and that was just a thing. Nowadays, you need to file section whatever to
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
It is just a nightmare now, compared to what it used to be back in the 1800s. I mean, there is we've also prospered a lot since then too. We've gotten we've solved the hunger crisis in the world, so people aren't starving anymore. That's a good thing. There's a lot of good things too since 1913. The foundation of the country is definitely not the way it should be.
Hostile.
It was intended.
Here's our rock. Disregard.
And once you control,
Gas is moving
once you
in.
control
New safe zone
the currency of a country, once you control the currency, you can manipulate it, then you pretty much can do anything you want after that. The government is
Get out of the way.
The country was designed, America rather, was designed to be a bunch of city-states, or not city-states, a bunch of state countries. Every state would have different rules and different regulations. It could all be, one unit, one republic. And what it's evolved into
the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah, an aristocratic republic where Congress and the Senate pretty much control 90% of everything, and the states or the cities and the states and the cities have less say than they used to.
I'll drive.
Right here.
Hurt.
Shit.
Gas is closing in.
I don't know. Left.
Get off.
The 10th Amendment guarantees, if you read it, guarantees the rights of each state to
Move your ass.
make its own rules, make its own laws, without the federal government's permission. But for some reason, they're implementing all these mandates, federal mandates, federal.
We've got enemies.
Tunnel left. Keep the pressure
That's
on.
unconstitutional. They're just doing it anyway. Then Trump tried to get rid of a lot of them. they called him a Nazi and a demon and talked about his family all over the news for about 10 years. Not 20 years, but like 3 years. And then he fell for the COVID thing. He fell for the COVID virus or whatever. And yeah, it's more lessons stuff.
There they are. Contact.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Here's some, take some of this.
Gas is inbound.
Go get that door.
Oh, he's right
My kill.
here. Team wife.
I am good to go.
Oh, he's right here.
Sustaining fire.
Damn it.
5 remain. Finish
Good
the
job.
job. They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
Oh, where are team players? Are they not? They're just chasing them. Oh shit. Forgot I have a podcast today. Oh, a couple hours. 3 hours, I guess.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon. Enemy soldier incoming.
Well, also another thing that's going on too. Well, yeah, it's what it is. They've slowly been trying to break down the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights is like the only thing that keeps this country. And they're trying to just break it down. They don't want it. They're mad
Enemy
about
soldier incoming.
it. For instance, like this Kyle Rittenhouse thing. You heard about that, right? The whole like the guns and that and all that. So yeah, like court cases define our country. You know what I mean? Like we're always
I will drive.
End up like this, and it's very similar and stuff like that. That's always what we do. So
Hostile dropping
Wisconsin
into
versus
the area.
Rittenhouse
Watch the skies.
was basically like these
Playtime's
three
over,
older
mate.
men
You're going to the war zone.
attacked Kyle, even though Kyle had a rifle. They attacked him, tried to grab the rifle, and one of them had a blade, one of them had a skateboard that he was using as a weapon. And Kyle shoots one, tries to the other one grabs him, and shoots that guy too. And then he shoots the other one in the arm, kills two of them. And in that case, they determined that Kyle didn't run.
Moving to
Battle
destination.
Royale.
They were attacking
Set
him.
a drop point for your team,
That's what the Second
soldier.
Amendment says. You can stand your ground against someone.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
And one of the things that they asked the guy in the court case, they said, like, okay, sir, the guy who got shot and survived. Shot in the arm, one of them survived. They asked him.
I'm flying.
This is like the defining moment. They said, when you attacked Kyle, were you attempting to disarm him or kill him? And he said, kill him.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
It's like, dude, you just effed yourself. In that moment, you may have
Move on my
had an
waypoint.
argument or a case. And I was just gonna disarm
Hostile
him.
dropping into
That's
the
what
area.
lawyer was trying to
Targets
prove.
are up. Get to work.
But he screwed himself. Oh no, I was gonna kill him.
I will
You
drive.
idiot! Now everyone knows that you had the intent to murder.
There's my
Like,
next
you're
victim.
Stupid for saying that. And like that was a very important case too, because it proved that the Second Amendment is still alive and well in this country. Because if it went the other way, then that'd be very dangerous, and then that would mean that our Bill of Rights is not a thing anymore, and the communists got what they wanted, basically. And another thing, that's just the Second Amendment. The First Amendment is your right to say whatever the hell you want all the time, no matter what, and report on whatever you want, and mock whatever you want.
I am the driver.
Talk about whatever you want, and ask anyone whatever you want. That's not. They are banning people on Twitter and Facebook, and they don't want people that are like,
FBI
you
recon
can't
is off.
say that. You're not allowed to say that.
UAV entering the AO.
First Amendment. So a lot of people are losing those lawsuits too. And there's just a lot of
Enemy UAV overhead.
Don't worry, I'll drive.
A lot of arguing going on right now. We have to define what this country is going to be about.
Enemy dropping in.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply. Victim spotted.
Deal, I'm getting out of here.
Loadout drop headed
Don't
your
worry, I'll
way.
drive.
Get out of the way. I am the driver.
That's been my drama for a long time. And I mean, it all started really with me.
Waypoint
Gas is
marked.
closing in.
Because I was always like, where in the Constitution or the Bible you can tell me when I can and can't smoke? I forgot. Is that where is that? Show me. Nobody ever could. They're like, well, and all unconstitutional laws are not laws. It says it in the federal. It's right there. So it's not a law. So, and then when we won that battle, like there's a cannabis shop everywhere now. So we won that battle, and we can win all these battles. That's the thing. We can win all of them. Like our country
Move your asses.
is
Get
perfect,
into the safe zone.
but we need to maintain its perfection. Like, or I shouldn't say no. Take that back. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights, in my opinion, are as perfect as the Magna Carta. They are exactly what the society needs, and nothing more, nothing less. Well, I guess more, but not less than what society needs. And yeah, that's what we need to protect, because when people try to take that away, we basically devolve. We become less intelligent. Like, that's not what I want in society at all. I think wars are stupid too. I think we're done with wars. I think wars are like, we have to be done with wars now. Anyone who's pro-war, I think
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I think you're an idiot. Like I think you're an idiot. Like you're a fool. And I was in the army. That says a lot. So, and the reason I say that is because I know the enemy now. Like I know I've talked to them. Like all
Gas
they
is
want
closing in.
is
Relocating the safe zone.
So I'm
25 or less. Stay sharp out there.
I'm driving. End of story.
And the reason why we invaded the Middle East anyway. The reason why we invaded the Middle East anyway
Get fire on my target.
was because
This is Striker 3-1, good copy.
they
Strike
wanted oil.
inbound.
That's the triple kill team wipe.
Flash, good kill.
Yes, sir. Flip that real quick.
Trophy system live.
My dad doesn't. Nobody likes to hear about that one. Nobody likes to hear about that one. But it's the truth. 9/11 was staged. It's true. It wasn't staged in the sense that like people wanted it to happen. It was staged in the sense that nobody stopped it. Is that the Air Force knew all about it and did nothing about it. And then immediately, what did we do? We invaded not Afghanistan right away, but Iraq. We killed Saddam Hussein. Why? Because he rejected the Federal Reserve currency. That's why. It wasn't because he didn't do anything. He didn't cause 9/11. That was our first target. That was the most obvious. When I was young, I was like, wait, what? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why are we attacking this guy? He just mad at America. But it doesn't matter. It's not about that. That's why I've said a lot of times, like, statism,
Gas is closing
which
in.
is like where you just kind of agree with the state and you agree with the media and agree with the mainstream narrative. I've always said that's like way more toxic to society than anything else, than like terrorism or anything. Because like if we just accept everything that they tell us, we're no better than like a bunch of robots. You know what I mean? Like we're being programmed literally to just do what we're told and nothing more. And it's scary because I don't think most people are like that. I think most people do like to think for themselves, but I think it's easier for people to believe that you're lying, you know what I mean, or that you're wrong or something, than believe that they've been tricked. They don't want to believe that they've been actually
Tagging
tricked.
launcher round.
Never mind. It's like no, we've all been
Mid-cal rounds located.
Multiple times. Like, I joined the army under the false guise. Like everyone's been tricked in just a bunch of different ways. It's not just one person. So I think that needs to be like, I don't know, treated more fairly. Because like a lot of people are like, oh, you're stupid, you didn't know that. It's like, well, a lot of people didn't know a lot of things. They still don't. We got to be fair to people. It's not really their fault. Like I don't blame my dad for not knowing shit. He literally was raised in the 70s.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Government
Setting
programming. It's you know, he knows a lot actually for a guy who was raised in the 70s compared to like a lot of these fools. A lot of these guys are like, oh, they never lied to me. My Fox News, not them. CNN, no, they never lied.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Tell the truth. Yeah, that's why they're on television. They get paid millions by like Pfizer and the National Guard and all these other. Yeah, you know they're not sponsored by anyone. Totally unbiased. You don't have an agenda. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. There's no agenda. Come on, man. No, that's the thing. Life, honestly, I can complain about it all day, but life is overwhelmingly amazing. Like, we've done so much. Like, it's not I'm just bitching about the government and the media right now. That's it. Like, I'm not targeting like corporations, businesses, charities, churches. We've done so much in the last year.
It hurt.
It's like more starvation in this entire world. Starving kids in Africa. Well, they don't exist anymore. They all have food.
Over here.
Like they have the internet. They can look up how to farm now. It's not even that hard. It's just like you can literally just farm shit in your farm. Overwhelmingly, internet everywhere. Everyone has a phone.
Keep the pressure on.
Everyone has communication. I think my problem is, and everyone's problem, we do eat well in the bad stuff. A lot of good stuff. So that's definitely an issue. I tried to go for the loadout, that's foolish. I won't do it next time. I'm trying to listen. What'd you say? Oh yeah, they killed me. Somebody dropped it and killed me. Only 4 teams left.
Here, take some ammo. Anybody need one of these? Get out of the way. Right here, talking to me.
Over here. SMG marked.
Gas is moving.
50 times. I don't believe that shit at all. That's such a no. Bullshit. You ate a fucking clip.
Under fire.
There he is. Kill him.
Only 4 enemies remain. You know what to do.
Good luck, man.
Only 5 remain. We'll secure the win.
Took out one with you. You're like, bro, I'm not going alone, bro.
All hard out.
And you're like
Turn
that.
to base for the input.
I don't mind messing with friends. That's why one of my channels is called JD Reds. Young Ranger. One topic was ties to another. Trying to get this. Trying to figure out how YouTube clips works. Excuse me.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
My dad always has smart places to live though.
Enemy dropping into the
Daytona
AO.
is a little bit better than where I've lived recently. Like when we lived in Waukegan, everything was just I don't know. It was just a little bit better. You know what I mean? Just smarter, just a little bit nicer, a little bit more updated, stuff like that.
Sustaining fire.
I'm tired of like being in buildings.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
drive.
Yeah, Florida. Oh yeah, all the time. They don't build anything around here. Yeah, Florida can't even. They have to build like that's why insurance costs so much.
That was good.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I don't care. I'd rather pay more. Property taxes to the state. I just really like Ron DeSantis too.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
He's got what we call big balls. He just is shameless. Like he doesn't. Like people will try to. Let me give you a good example. Well, so, like for the COVID thing. So every single governor, including Texas at the time that you were.
Battle Royale.
Scavenger
Set
contract
a drop
release.
point for your team,
Gung
soldier.
ho on
Gas is
federal,
approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
State workers requiring
Enemy soldier incoming.
like vaccine mandates and stuff, which is entirely against your Fourth Amendment, which is like you have absolutely no right.
Located a
According to your
supply
Fourth
box.
Amendment,
Secure that
you have
position.
absolutely no right.
Your
to
primary
know
objective is to
anything
kill 'em all.
about my health. Like I don't have to disclose. If I want to, I can disclose stuff to you. But like you can't require it, and it can't be like part of your whatever. It can't be a requirement. And 49 other states were ready to just shit on the Fourth Amendment. Just ready to, oh yeah, no, whatever. That's okay. Like we don't have rights anymore. This is America now. Like people are all okay with it. Except for Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis was like, no, we're not going to do that. Like, this is America. You don't have to tell me if you're vaccinated or not. And,
Taking
so
hits.
that's what happened. There was no, like, bullshit. He didn't, like, sit there and, apologize for it. Like, he didn't, like, even Trump. Like, Trump was or whatever. He'd always just be a pansy about it, you know what I mean? And DeSantis was like, no, that goes against the 4th Amendment. Even though everyone else in the room, like,
Enemy soldier incoming.
No, we're not doing that. And then other states were like, yeah, actually, we're not going to do it either. Because he was the only one with the balls enough to say it. Like, it's ridiculous. Honestly, it's frustrating, but I'm glad at least we have him in this country. If we didn't have him, we realize. Guys, there's a guy behind us. Killed him. Thank God for your governor.
25 remaining. Nicely done.
Also, he went on TV the other day. And it was just like mocking how stupid the current administration was on. I was like, God, I hope you run for president, man. It's like, we need you badly. We don't have anyone with a damn, especially on the right wing. Right wing people are so, like, the left wing are corrupt, but the right wing is just so stupid. Like, God, they're dumb as
Contract failed. Stand down.
On the field
I
of
hate politics. Just can't stand
Gas is inbound.
it. Like, you're a right winger. I'm like, well, I'm definitely not a left winger. Not a right winger either. But
I'll be the pilot.
not a fucking fascist. On fire today, sorry. Hit all types of headshots. Get you some.
We are all in the safe zone.
Go ahead, peek.
Back to the fight.
Peek. Peek for me, baby. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get out of here.
I will make them pay.
On top of me.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Enemy soldier incoming. Bounty target identified. Slot the bomb.
Over.
Keep your eyes open. They may still be here.
Man. You're fucked.
Taking hits.
One more. Peek for me. Peek.
Anybody need one of these?
One more time.
Gas is moving.
for me. Thank you.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Good job, guys.
Taking wheel.
Contract time expired. We lost the target.
Oh man.
Bounty target has been marked. Kill him. Enemy UAV overhead.
Sorry for ranting earlier, man. It's one of them days. Manager.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone
90% of the
located.
shit I say is boring. Some interesting things in there. Oh, there's guys right here. Scared asshole. Ow, dude. Ow. I want to see how many shots he had left. Wait. Come on. Shake my head. Where are you at?
They're targeting me.
Yeah. Well, that's not you. That was the other guy. Oh, right.
You've got gas moving in.
Move your asses. Get into the safe zone.
We're out of time. Scrub the contract.
There's an aid station here.
Marking base.
Damn it. Yeah. He had a shotgun. I shouldn't have pressed him. I didn't know.
Over.
Man, I really wish John Morant was on 2019. I was watching highlights of him right now. Motherfucker, dude! I'm just sitting up here. I might even try to crawl there.
There's an aid station here.
Have eyes on aid station.
Bitch, she shot me down there. Careful. I wouldn't. You know what? Maybe we can do this though.
Losing ground.
Never mind, I hear somebody shooting at you. Let's get out of here. Get him. Oh shit, you can get him. I'm trying to go get him.
Have eyes.
All in the safe
Oh yeah, I'll take it. Let me
Aid
take it.
station here.
Got him.
Hostiles out.
10 to go. You can win this.
Have eyes on aid station.
Holy crap.
There's an aid station.
Oh, actually, you know, it's right there. It's right there now.
Have eyes on aid station.
Good job, good job, good job, good job.
Got the more SMG here. Enemies over there!
Inbound. Marking new safe zone. Hostile dropping into the area.
Let's see what he uses this.
Gas is inbound.
Oh, it's right here.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
There they are. Well done.
Get out of there. They're all on the hill. All one on the hill. Every single one of them.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. 5 remaining.
2 more. Good job, Mike.
I'm taking fire!
Good job, Bill. Can't believe you survived that. He's right there, yeah. Nice try. Oh
Only
my
5
God.
remaining. We'll secure the win next time. They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle the score. Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'll drive.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I cannot find this.
Warm-up's
clip.
done.
This is really
Time to kick this off.
the airstrike kill. Yeah, we had it. Was it the beginning of the game? Also,
Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. A Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I'm gonna pause the where are you guys going?
Make for target location.
Targets are up. Get to work.
Nobody dropped. Middle of the night.
Bounty target identified. Slot the bastard.
Well, like, on Warzone it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because the middle is just like an contested.
Enemy UAV overhead.
But like, and you have in the edges. There's a million edges.
Bounty target
So you
is
can
down.
choose
Well
which edge you
done.
want. But in this game, there's like no edges. It's just like there's like just like little spots, and like you can maybe survive. So you got to get in the middle and defend it. Otherwise, you're screwed. But I mean, sometimes it's good to go on the edge. Yeah, and if they do, yeah, everybody does. It's like one person does and everybody does. It's like either everyone's at prison or nobody is, or like nobody's in the middle. Rather, I shouldn't say prison though, because that's just. That's where the circle, that's where like the basic circle could be. In this case, it's Deacon Zone and Chemical. Whatever, I don't care. That's why we win a lot, right there. That logic. It's not my KDA.
Enemy UAV overhead.
This is common sense. Yeah, like I want to think that everyone's smart.
Body armor
like,
here.
Jordan Peterson, this like psychologist, was breaking down the IQ curve, and he was just saying like how, like as many smart people as there are, like there's not like that many people in the middle actually. Like there's people who are like 110 and above. There's a lot of them, and then there's a lot of people who are
gas
like 80
moving
and
in.
below. And that's the tragedy.
Enemy UAV overhead.
No. Why? And it's like the average is 100, but you don't find many people who are average intelligence. Like there's not many.
Enemy
people who are
UAV overhead.
You're usually either pretty smart or pretty dumb. It's true. Oh no. I'm coming.
So stay in fight.
Good job. We're gonna try. It's alright, it's okay. That's also the separation patience.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I get all frustrated. If you have a bunch of patience, then you don't care. It's a lot better. That's how to develop some.
Only 25 remain. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Planting Claymore.
Where are they? They're all just fighting somewhere. Hey, where?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Interesting.
I'll fly.
Gas is closing in.
Nah, they're by the station. I shouldn't have shot it. I should have just kept on. They're right above you.
Come to
right?
the safe zone. Everyone.
Oh, I thought I saw him. Okay. Maybe they took the different.
There's an aid station.
Have eyes on aid station. Look for target location.
What about chemical?
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Contact front.
Oh well. You just team wipe him? Man, where at? Oh, not the one.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Where's our team, you said? I don't know where our team is. Oh, buy station? I don't even know. It's right here.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Vendor marked.
Oh,
Scavenger
you're
contract located.
Should've given me some.
Gas is moving.
Vendor marked.
Yeah, let's hop.
Move your asses. Get into the safe zone.
Hey, mic check, mic check. Give your money to Rainman so you can get a loadout. Oh, too late. Never mind. Jeez.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, you made it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can just follow this. Let's go behind. Let's go behind the deep zone. I guess we can wait.
Gas is closing in. Relocating
no,
the
we
safe
can't.
zone.
Might as well. Here, do you want OTS? Very good. It's alright. I don't mind it. I'll go upstairs. Is it? Oh, yeah, sure. Is it? Where?
Assault rifle here.
Oh, upstairs. Oh, okay. Oh, well. That's fine. Oh, somebody else.
Enemies here.
Let me get inside.
I will make them pay.
You've got gas moving in. 10 to go. You can win this.
His name is one of hit my card.
There, I'm going. Enemies over there!
Taking hits.
Only 4 enemies remain. You know what to do. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. You've got gas
This
moving
way,
in.
moving. You better start running.
Solid work. That's how you get it done.
I knew we were gonna win that one.
Wow.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deployed shortly. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't see that. My bad. I didn't even see you invited me.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I'm still trying to find that clip. I have no idea where it's at.
Throw a nade.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Can you hear me well? Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah.
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
There it is. There it is. I found it. I found it. Oh my god.
Bounty contract marked.
Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone. Targets are up. Get to work.
Put us in the air.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Enemy helo. I will fly.
No, I'm good. They're running at you. I was scared that was gonna happen. I was like, oh, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to wreck him.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
How am I alive? I got shot by like 14 different people.
Uber.
Losing ground.
Taking hits.
Oh no. Where?
That's right. Taking hits.
Oh shoot. I think I did too. My bad.
I've got you.
Taking shots.
Learn from the loss. Failures are proper
Sorry,
team.
that's my fault. I'm gonna write this down. This stupid clip. That's my bad. I think I was just trying to learn how to do it. I've never done it before. I think I did it. I think I just did
Let's
it.
see this mine.
Let's see. I'm done. Let's try to That's still gonna press.
yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'll drive.
Alright, there we go. It's a... Hey, shout out to the Sweden chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for subscribing. 7 more right on.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Do you like Allie's new boyfriend? Oh, you didn't? Oh, you came over there. Just in case.
Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier.
Does anyone need this?
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Targets are up. Get to work.
Contact!
Good luck here, running ammo.
It's you and me. Let's go. There, I'm going. Forget what I said. I see movement!
Next time you take a break, which I don't care when you do, I'm gonna run down to the store. Get pressure smoke.
You've got gas moving in. Enemy UAV overhead.
Really? 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 Okay. Weird. There's somebody here. Nah. I fell on my feet, but there's somebody right here.
I'm hit! Hostile spotted.
Shoot, you got shot. Sorry.
still out there. Kill them all. Enemy UAV overhead. Loadout drop headed your way. Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV
I
overhead.
definitely feel like I've gotten a lot better. I expect to kill people now versus like every time I kill someone I'm surprised. Took me a while, but it's a very different game than Counter-Strike. And I was never that good at Counter-Strike anyway. I actually think I'm better at this game now than I was at Counter-Strike. A little bit. But a lot more people play this game now.
Fuck you. Ah, so there they are. Contact.
Under fire here.
So lucky. So lucky. So lucky. I looked at the wrong window.
I'll drive.
Hostile dropping in.
No way, bro. No way. I beat your ass.
Coming.
So stupid.
Less than
That
25
guy's-
are still standing. Learn from the loss. Failure's a
he's
proper
good, I
teacher.
just- That was so dumb. Like, he did not actually get that shit. Like, I punched him 3 times and shot him, and he just fuck you. Game stupid. Whatever. I don't care. I'm already over it. What a bunch of malark. Bunch of malarkies.
Get yourself the proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon. Enemy dropping into the AO. They're targeting me. Hit! Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real. Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier.
Good. Never mind.
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Destination marked.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Move on my way.
I'm gonna go Nova.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Bounty target identified. Slot the bastard. Enemy UAV overhead. The bounty target is down. Well done. Hostile fire.
Nova's clear, by the way. Never mind, there's somebody here. I'm gonna go kill him.
Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy UAV overhead.
Marking waypoint coordinates.
Where are you at? Yeah.
Have eyes on. Hostile spotted.
In their sight. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky. We're losing ground.
Down two.
Fuck you.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ah, so there they are. Turns out.
Moving.
Down three.
25 are left. Stay sharp out.
We are all in the safe zone.
There's one more. I don't know. He's in here, he's in here. There's two actually. One just respawned. Two in the house. Let's go full plate and get in there. Oh, he's right there. I have no ammo, I just realized. Holy shit.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Is that it? No, there's gotta be one more. It appears it ran. Oh, there they are.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Hostile spotted.
I don't think we need to chase though.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Hostile spotted.
There's guys upstairs.
Hostile fire.
Wait, come back, come back. Where are they? Oh no. Need a plate.
Targeting me.
That's a kill.
Team one. I still hear people there. I see three, yeah.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, you guys are attacking them?
You're losing ground.
I was just gonna grab my loadout and get out of here. Team wiped. Oh, he's right here. There's another team.
Effective shot.
Dude. Aggressive as hell. Yeah. Wow. This team is ridiculous.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh my gosh.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
There's a guy right here by
Sustaining fire.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
My kill.
There's a guy coming in over here. If anybody has a sniper,
Enemy
or
over there!
now.
Hi, Caliban. Over here.
Our teammates can hear us, can't they? Oh, no, they can't. It's
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, I don't
You're
have
being
any.
tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp. Gas is moving.
That's a kill.
Target confirmed.
It's all up to you now. Go forward.
What the hell? Where's my...
You're 125 remaining.
Again.
Throw your food away.
Have some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon. Enemy dropping into the AO. Right, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real. Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Copy. Moving to destination.
Over there. Let's go.
After this game, I think I'm actually. Alright.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Focus
man.
up. Get to work.
What am I doing?
Maybe I know it's probably gonna work actually.
This is not how it ends.
Drop them. Let's see if I can kill them.
Over there. Let's go.
Popping smoke.
Stun grenade now.
Get me medicine.
There are 24 enemies still out there. Kill them all.
Got movement! Got movement!
Oh, really? So you're gonna play with this?
We are all in the safe zone.
Blocking fire. Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Oh, nice. Dalton invited me. Text him. In fact, let's invite him to a party.
Yeah.
Got the wheel.
For some reason,
Enemy UAV
I like
overhead.
don't see him online ever.
Really?
Like right now, it
Just
says he's
haven't
offline. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Hey, what's up, Dalton? Yo, can you hear me, man?
I got you.
Just threw him right there.
Shit, we might lose here. Oh, we're just finishing up this one game.
I only have like an hour. I gotta take my son to get his haircut.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case...
Yeah, you can finish your game for sure.
Yeah, I think it's almost dead. I don't think we're gonna make it. My team's kinda scattered.
I wish it would spectate.
You wish what?
I wish it would let you spectate like Fortnite does, or at least Fortnite did.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is watch my stream. That's weird.
Yeah.
And
But-
that stream,
At least when I quit playing Fortnite, if I got
Enemy
on me
UAV
and my
overhead.
friends were in a match, I could watch them play.
We all in the safe zone.
yeah.
It was almost like a stream, you know. They're targeting me. You couldn't hear them or nothing. You just want to watch them.
Dude, I play Fortnite. I'd try it.
I think I'm gonna post it right now. I think I get some more space. We'll go buy like a 1 or 2 terabyte external hard drive.
There you go.
I thought about getting a 4 terabyte one, but I was like, I don't know if I'd ever use 4 terabytes.
Taking fire!
I mean, I'm only at 30%, so I love
Allied
having,
cluster strike inbound.
Ah, so there they
Oh
are.
my god,
Contact.
dude.
I think we got a deck here.
Yeah, freaking family got me. Sure, but I was shocked when I saw that. Right?
Yeah, I've never
Enemy
even
dropping into
seen
the
one
AO.
of that.
I was like,
Gas is
whoa.
closing in. Relocating the safe
Dude,
zone.
loved.
Is that the biggest one it is?
No.
Like,
Biggest one I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 3 people. Oh my god. I didn't see him. We're fucked. Will says he can't see you when you log into Xbox. Do you have him added? Or is this
I don't like his Xbox friends.
Yeah, his Xbox friends.
I don't know. Do I have either of you as Xbox friends?
You have me, I think.
I'll have to look really quick. I guess I never really thought about that. See, but it doesn't show you online. It's your super like hidden Josh or what?
No. Or it was. Maybe I need to turn it back. I thought I changed it, but maybe I didn't. Maybe Xbox just sucks. As far as not Xbox, but like maybe the software is just not weird. It's just weird. Yeah, we're friends, right? I think.
Yeah, I just had it.
You just added Will? Okay.
Gas is moving.
You just guys weren't added. I don't know
Yeah,
why you
there we
can
go.
see it. I'm on.
Yeah, but when I go to friends, it just shows one person online, one person in me.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Facebook and call it CheerioPlays, and that way it will be different than my other Facebook.
The only thing about Facebook
get
is
banned.
like it's definitely like more politically correct.
More politically, insert one way.
Like, well, no, just it's more like people on there are more Karen. So even if you discuss more Karen, like, even if you discuss something like if you watch streamers, none of them even voice their opinion on any topic, basically. You know what I mean?
That's for sure. That's true. I've never gotten banned like for streaming or anything. But
even like
my
even like big time like Democrat Republican streamers, like you have just big time Republican streamers, big time Democrat streamers, like you know who's who, but they don't they won't even touch like a religion topic. They won't touch like anything.
Well, I'm not. Well, the difference between me is I'm doing it for like kind of like this is just me hanging out. Like I don't care.
Definitely.
Like me.
But I just feel like no, it's not really a liking thing. I just feel like on YouTube and Twitch, you kind of say what you want, nobody really cares. On Facebook, it's just everybody just reports each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Well, so it'd be really easy for your streaming account to get reported, and like I don't know if they end up like just banning it or like what would happen, but it'd just be kind of a bum if you had a bunch of even like a decent amount of followers that like follow you, like watch your games often. And then ban you over something you say.
If I was gonna really like start like preaching on some shit, I'd get on Rumble. Like if I was really gonna start, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like I usually keep it light for the most part. But like one thing that's like it's weird about Facebook is like, so like I guess I could probably access my page, like I can't believe this game is still going on.
Like Z-Laner.
It's almost over.
Z-Laner's Canadian, but
he what?
Like he's Canadian, Z-Laner, but he won't even talk like American politics whatsoever. Like you know what I mean?
Well, just because he knows he shouldn't anyway.
Well, no. If he's educated though, like if you're educated about another country, like I think you can discuss their politics.
You can talk about it, but
But it's just like I just feel like people just report that's why I don't even post anything on Facebook.
Wow.
I just follow memes.
You do what?
I just follow memes.
Yeah.
I don't like so with me like if I was gonna just chill stream, I'd probably just be YouTube.
We lost that one, but we'll come back to it next time.
YouTube. I feel like on YouTube if somebody when you say they're just gonna move on. They're not gonna try. They're not gonna try to contact Big Daddy Mark Zuckerberg and stricken the hammer.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Like things are people do get banned on YouTube all the time. That definitely happens. Well, like it probably happens more. It probably happened more on YouTube than it has on Facebook as far as politics goes. But for gamers, nah, probably not, because gamers don't talk about shit. But like the thing that was weird for me, like you already know about that shit. Like I was talking to this dude who was a legitimate communist. Like he said he was a communist, and we were having a back and forth. And basically, like, one of the things I said offended not him at all, but offended the moderator, I guess. So now I'm banned for a week. And then me and this guy have been talking back and forth, just having a normal, nice, like, chill conversation. I just found that so funny. Like, the moderator.
So they banned you from a page or from Facebook in general?
Facebook, 7 days.
So they banned you for calling him
a commie pig. And it was, it's
not the pig part that got you banned, it's just definitely the commie part.
Well, probably,
exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
attributing communism with being a pig is what got me banned. And he didn't care, because he's talking about capitalist pigs. So, you know what I mean? That's fine. He's cool with that. He can, you know what I mean? And I even told him, and he agreed with me. He said it's kind of messed up that, I can say all this stuff and you can't say. I'm like, I agree. It's weird that a communist, someone who doesn't believe in human rights in a lot of ways, says that versus like this corporate, Facebook. You know what I mean? That's wild. You know what I mean? Like a guy who thinks that the government should control everything believes that I should have the right to say what I'm saying versus a corporate company that doesn't. That's just like, what world are we living in today? Like, this is weird.
Does Facebook pay people to like sit there and ban posts all day?
Yeah. They have.
Silicon Valley is horrible. It's a horrible place. A bunch of idiots.
It's a horrible place.
Bunch of fools. Seriously, no, I'm not even kidding. There's just like there's homeless people and poop everywhere. There's like all types of stories about it. It's just these rich, elite fuckers living in Silicon Valley, and then like everyone else in the area has to pay like $80,000 in rent every year.
Definitely.
Or they live on the streets eating each other's poop, like and throwing poop at each other, like legitimately throwing poop at each other.
Yeah.
These people are insane. It's like, have you ever, the story of Marie Antoinette in France? Let them eat cake. That's very similar. Yeah. We're living in that time, like all over again, like right before the French Revolution. It's like, oh no, they'll be fine with their feces and their crap and their $80,000 apartments. Like, Jesus Christ, man, what are we doing? And they're the ones who are telling everyone, oh, we got to worry about the environment and we got to help the poor people. It's like, you guys don't give a crap. Don't even start. You guys don't give a crap. I know farmers that work their ass off. Wait, what's going on? Are we searching for a match or what? Is it lagging? Oh, I'm sorry.
Especially bug logging.
That's my fault. I should have seen that sooner. But yeah, like I've seen farmers and people in the Midwest and people like just in the middle of the country care more about the environment than anybody in the cities ever. That's just a fact. I've lived in a few cities and there's just a bunch of shitholes. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! My debris just fell and burnt a bunch of shit. That was crazy. I experienced that a lot in Colorado. Like, I'd see like the same people who were like, saying one thing, just doing the complete opposite all the time.
Yeah.
Especially like with the politics, local politics and shit.
Like I live in a major farming community, and like I do see a lot of them do say, do claim to care about like the environment and stuff, but also
they just do it though. They don't talk about it. They just do it.
Well, at the same time, though, like a lot of like the modern farming is the most damaging thing to our environment on land, at least for sure.
Well, so I'm interested.
Well, like our mass production of hogs and cows is the large.
We treat animals.
Well, no, I mean, no, just take out like the ethics aspect. Just the way that we do it. That's the largest producer of methane. Like the amount of methane we produce by like mass hoarding animals like that into a building. Like I said, take all ethics out, just take away like.
I always thought that was funny.
The exact environment.
Get yourself a proper warm up. We'll be deployed soon.
Have you watched Seaspiracy at all? Okay. It's about
Enemy
the documentary Seaspiracy. Definitely check it out. It's about like environmental damage to our waterways caused by the massive amount of like fishing we do in the ocean. It is pretty wild.
That's the funny thing. It's like I'm definitely like pro-environmentalist. Like people think, oh, you think these certain things. You're like libertarian-minded, therefore you don't care about anything. It's like, dude, I care the most about. That's like the number one thing I care about. Like, I care about like the Earth. Like I don't care about like their policies or their money or the taxes. Like that stuff's just annoying. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I never claim to be any fucking political party of any sort. I think that you should just conform to your ideas and not have a label.
Yeah, there's a lot of Republicans I think are idiots, and there's plenty of Democrats I think are absolute complete fools and believe the exact opposite of what they claim to believe. It's hilarious, honestly. They're like, oh, I'm a liberal. I believe in rights and stuff, but I'm going to take away all yours.
Yeah, definitely.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
It's crazy. But no, I definitely think that we need to do something about, like Mr. Beast, dude. Mr. Beast, the YouTuber, has done more than any politician in the history of any country for the environment. He's planted, 2 million trees or something? Like, where's that? Where are those projects in society? These projects are just, let's take over healthcare, let's take over this industry, let's seize the means of production. How about you
Battle Royale.
starving people and
Alright, soldiers, mark a drop point for your team.
Or the fact that we
Avoid the gas, get to the safe zone.
overlook the use of like commercial samples. instead we just hemp.
Oh, hemp. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
That's what I'm saying.
And, like, nobody gives him any credit. Like, hemp has changed the entire world.
Supply box
Yeah.
identified. Marking location now. Alright, lads, let's
change
get
the
it
whole
done.
world.
The state like Iowa could start growing hemp though. Like, dude, it's ridiculous how much we can make.
Yeah, they're like stuck in their cavemen, dude. They're stuck in like caveman times. They're just like,
Yeah,
no, all of it's
definitely.
bad. The whole plant is bad. It's like, you don't even have to make
objective
it legal
located.
for smoking, but you could at least make paper and stop cutting
Being
down trees
tracked
and
by an
stuff.
enemy team. Stay
Like, no,
sharp.
no, we can't do that.
Well, yeah, you can harvest hemp like several times per year.
There's literally like a million uses for hemp. And yeah, you can keep on making it and harvesting it and cutting it down, whereas trees take literally hundreds of years to grow. So that's just insane that people don't. That's just such a common sense like thing that like
Contract
boomers are
complete.
just like,
All
no,
supply
no, we
boxes
can't do
located.
that.
There's people correlating hemp with weed.
Yeah, they're like, well, no, it's all
Or hemp with
the same.
THC. You know, I guess weed is weed, but like, yeah, hemp with like THC.
Dude, pharmaceuticals? Did you know this? That pharmaceuticals. So the number one cause of death in this country, I think it's like the top 3 is heart disease, car deaths, and mess ups at pharmaceuticals. So,
Yeah.
but these people want us to trust doctors with everything. You can't even like get anything without a doctor's note these days. But we're supposed to trust these people who are the 3rd leading cause of death in this country. Like,
Now,
dude, I don't like doctors anymore.
Do they count mess ups with
Overdoses?
There's somebody right here in the middle.
They count overdoses, but still, it's like.
Oh my god, there's somebody right here in the middle.
I'm coming. Where is he? I don't see him anywhere.
Another one's coming.
25 remaining.
There's another one.
Oh, I'm coming.
Tagging lethal grenade.
He's right here. He's right by the screen. Right by this tent.
Mark the target location. Disregard left.
I'm pretty safe if you guys kill him.
Good job, team wiped. Good job, Will.
Good job, Will.
Here, take some money if you want to load up.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering to get. These people were just creeping here.
Yeah, fucking creepers. I'll watch you.
They're back
There's
here.
a lot of things we could do that, like, I think we will do in our generation, dude. I actually have a lot of hope. I really do. Our generation is
target
like,
identified. Slot
like, yeah, we're stupid too. We're a bunch of idiots who like create a million like different pronouns, which I honestly don't care about. It's more just like stupid.
See, my take on that is like, I don't really give a fuck because they don't
I
affect
don't
me.
care that much. Yeah.
I'm pretty much like, I don't. My thing is, I don't care.
I'm willing to respect anyone. That's the thing. I'm willing to respect anyone. Like, I'm not gonna like just sit here and just mock anybody openly. But if you come at me, I'll come at you. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things. It's like,
yeah, it's fair.
I don't
like,
care.
I catch a lot of like riff from people, like, because, you know, I went vegan, so I catch shit from a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
And like, my thing is, like, I would never like attack somebody
Enemy
for their,
UAV
what they
overhead.
like you eating meat. I would never just attack you for it, but like, I definitely will dish it back if I get it. That's no problem.
Yeah, if somebody comes at you saying, "Oh, you're vegan," blah blah blah,
Mhm.
you're gonna
Yeah.
immediately like come at them like, "Well, you probably eat a bunch of like fucking disgusting animal parts that are disgusting, and just rotting away in your body."
Like,
Yeah,
like you talked
I
about,
feel.
like you talked about, like heart disease being one of the number one killer of humans. Like
But everybody trusts doctors.
Like I don't eat
Enemy UAV
like, without
overhead.
eating animals. Like I don't eat animals. I don't eat any. There's no cholesterol. I eat 0 cholesterol.
See, and
I haven't had.
that's real,
gas
you guys
inbound.
are
I haven't
really
had-
healthy.
Safe zone relocated.
I haven't had cholesterol in over a year.
Well, we were even saying, like, me and Jay were even talking about it, and like, we were even saying like we would consider like cutting out 90% of the shit that, or not. Well, we don't. We eat pretty well actually.
Bounty target is down.
Before
Well done.
this last 2 years or so, we ate like garbage, just Cheetos and a bunch of
When I saw
whatever.
When I saw her eat fucking tofu on your guys' vacation, I was like, there, halfway there.
Right, it's stuff like that. Like I've been eating a lot more fruit, like in my life, a lot more ever since I started dating Jade and stuff. Just because I don't know, damn, Will, they're dominating over here.
I don't know. I just started educating myself on like, the health benefits too. Like, you know, just not, you know, no cholesterol. Like, I don't obtain like estrogen from my cow's milk, which I think is kind of fucking weird.
Oh yeah, we don't drink milk anymore. That's something we stopped eating. Milk. Because it's gross. Like, we literally like tasted the difference and felt the difference. It's just like, dude,
which is
regular
weird.
milk is disgusting. It's
yeah, it's just
gross.
we're like the only mammal that like just goes out of our way to drink other people's milk.
And it's not even like it like if you drink almond milk, dude, it feels like, at least for me, I feel more energetic every day. I'm like, all right.
The thing is, like, dude, there's almond milk, there's silk, there's fucking cashew milk, there's like 1,000 different kinds you can try.
I love almond because it's like a nut, and I think nuts give me energy. I think I'm a person that like.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I
eat
love
a lot of
peanuts. We eat a lot of cashews.
I'm a big
and almond.
peanut guy. And I like peanuts. Sometimes I get sick of them though. That's why it's like hard for me to. Although I do get gluten-free chips all the time now, and baked chips.
Gas is moving.
Chips. I like chips, but I can't eat greasy chips anymore. Like, I can't drink soda anymore. Dude, I took a shot of soda because I was tired and I didn't have any coffee. I took a shot of soda the other day, and it like woke me the fuck up. I was like, holy shit, dude, what was I drinking when I was a kid?
Enemy UAV
this
overhead.
is terrible. It's so bad.
We are all in
for
the same
you.
zone.
Well, I did. You remember? I was at Kirkwood. I did that whole. Well, you weren't in my class. I did this report at Kirkwood in speech about how soda is worse for you than cigarettes, and a few people were just like looking at me sideways. I was like, dude, I swear it is.
It's bad.
It's so bad. Cigarettes, you have like a 40% increased chance, right, to get like heart disease or lung cancer.
Sustaining fire
But
here.
with soda, if you drink soda every day,
Be advised, friendly
like,
precision
chronically,
airstrike inbound.
you have like a 90% chance to get diabetes. Like,
Airstrike.
so I'm like, dude, what is worse, diabetes or lung cancer? I honestly don't even know. It's all terrible. So that's really the question. And the
Gas
lower
is
chance of
moving in.
getting lung
New
cancer.
safe zone located.
It's crazy. There's a lot of fallacies growing up. Everybody grows up with fallacies. I
Hey,
feel
there's
like
my-
it's up to
there's my
us to
friend
debunk
sitting
them.
Be careful,
Where's it
Josh.
at?
They're right here.
Are they?
Marking target location.
I'm all hyped up. You said you have to leave soon? That sucks.
Yeah, I gotta take my kid to get his haircut.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Good talk though. Interesting. No, I agree though, man. I definitely need to change my diet. I'm thinking about giving up like 90% of red meat. The only one I
There's something ready to push right in here on us.
I need brats. Sausage. What's so bad about brats and sausage?
What's so bad about them?
Yeah, like
Saturated fat cholesterol.
Killed one. Oh,
They are targeting me.
damn it,
Yeah,
I see one, I see one.
that's like health. Let's here, come back to the whole. Yep.
Thank you. Here,
That's what's wrong
right
from
there.
health wise.
Right. It always makes you feel good though.
Gas is
Like for
moving.
instance, when I eat
There is
burgers
still
lately,
work
I
to
do
do.
not feel good. I don't like burgers anymore. I used to love burgers, but I don't eat them hardly at all.
I
This is
guess-
how-
I get some soy burgers, veggie burgers.
Veggie burger, I never tried it.
Ah, so there they are. Contact.
Dude, I'm like a monster right now. I'm sorry, I'm just like an absolute monster. I'm downing everybody.
Taking
No way.
hits.
Come on. No way.
There's too many people at Nova.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Oh yeah, Will's clutching this game earlier. We won like 3. It's going nuts. I clutched one of them.
I killed one and broke one.
What about chicken? Is there anything wrong with chicken? And what's wrong with it?
Like for me, I don't like. Well, like. For me, it's like the animal part, but for like health-wise, I don't know. I think chicken's
Pretty good.
moderately healthy. I think.
That's what, chicken and fish are the most healthy, I think.
Yeah,
That's what it seems like.
I don't think
This is not how
it's
it ends.
mercury. There's a lot of mercury in fish.
There's mercury in it.
Yeah, in fish.
So like what? So like if you wanted to become like a vegan or a vegetarian, let's say vegetarian, because I don't necessarily. Let's start with that. What would you even do? Like what would you eat? Just fruit and veggies all the time?
No, I eat a lot of mock meat. So for me, I eat a lot of like fake chicken nugget, like fake chicken nuggets. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I still a lot of it's made out of like instead of veggies, it's more made out of like soy and.
How do you get your protein though? Because you do have protein. I mean, you guys like look at
yeah. Oh yeah. No, I mean like here's the thing. Like, here's the thing. That's this guy there too is that
Less than 10 enemies remain.
Animals or plants. Animals only have protein because they eat plants.
Yeah.
You know, so I get it direct from the source. So I probably think it consume more. I almost guarantee you I think it's more protein than you do.
You can get a little bit from apples and nuts. I know. What else is there?
Like all my mock meat is animal protein, pretty much.
Oh, okay. It's like or something. I fuck my
Let's get to the safe zone.
Sick.
Tango removed.
Wow, where did that person?
Less than 5 to go. Bring home the win.
Good game. Good game. No, I'd never bet. That's the thing. I'd never like, especially when like after I moved to Colorado, especially like I became like very like open-minded, especially like, and I still am to this day. Like I just question stuff, and people don't like that. Like I poke questions at people, and they don't like it. But it's like I've always been like, hey man, if it works for you, do it. Like I don't care, even if like you're doing crack or something and it works for you. Like I don't think it's a good idea, but
yeah, so
I always want to hear things.
Basically, like I started watching this guy who used to be in gangs and violence, and then went to prison, became vegan, and he was stating all these things. And, like I educated myself, and basically I couldn't come up with any reason why I ate meat other than the taste, basically. So then I balanced: does my taste justify me being responsible for all those animals, dying? And to me, that's a no. That's not a justifiable reason. Now, say I live in a country and I live in a village out in the middle of nowhere, then yeah, that's different. But I live in modern day America where all of these options are, it's just all about making the right choice at a grocery store. That's literally it.
Right. See, like that's where I like totally understand and respect where you're coming from, because it's like you're basically saying like we have the choice in a consumer market, in a consumer world,
exactly.
where
now,
we make the choices.
I wouldn't go preach to somebody that lives, in the middle of Alaska about not fishing for their supper, or somebody
and
like I said
some people might not be like mentally like to that place where they're ready to do. I don't know. Like some people like have serious depression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and
they don't want to
definitely.
Definitely.
They don't want to hear it. And, it's all of it's just like education.
I want to hear everything.
Like I learned over 70% of our agricultural land we use to grow food to feed animals that we eat instead of growing like food for ourselves.
Instead of like really making the food awesome. You know what I mean? Like really.
Yeah, we could use all that land to grow like healthy food for ourselves. Instead, we grow it and feed animals.
I definitely have been trying more and more.
Battle
Actually, I've been
Royale.
succeeding more and more.
Alright, soldier, mark a drop point for
because
your team.
not because of necessarily
Avoid
because
the gas,
of
get to
animals,
the
because
safe
I've seen how
zone.
animals treat each other. But I mean, I know
Hostile
that
out of the area. Watch the
and
why contribute to it? You know what I mean?
And I get that. I get that perspective too about animals. They kill each other too, but we're also we claim to be a civilized race. So
we're supposed to be.
Because I had that same thought about like, a tiger will kill a tiger. A tiger will kill gazelle or whatever, and it's like, you know, we're civilized to where they're really not, you know. So I don't want to hold myself to their standard. I guess.
That's true.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That's definitely true, but
Alright,
like,
lads,
from
let's
that
get it
perspective, like I don't feel like it's a well, it could be actually. Like I was gonna say that like from that perspective, like it is like moral, but it's also like from a consumer perspective, like you said, it's like if I don't have to participate in that, or if I don't feel good about participating in that, why would I? You know what I mean? And but like I think about it from my only thing is like a health perspective. Like I think like from a health perspective, I think you're right. Like there's a lot of things, especially like red meat, like people eat. It's just like they'll just torture an animal, rip it apart, and then feed it to you, and then. It's like, I can't be good for you. Like, it can't be good for you, the animal, or anyone involved in this situation. So, yeah, why would you contribute to a system like that? It's really bad. What about, like, things like...
Taking direct fire!
Located Tango.
Healthy choice. So there is a moral thing. Like, if you kind of, like, you can wash your hands clean of it, you know?
Yeah.
If you eat it, you can't wash your hands clean of it because you're part of it.
I will fly.
That's true. I didn't think about that actually.
Yeah, like I can go to the grocery store and I can choose.
There are 24 enemies still out there. Kill them all.
Yeah, like there's nothing you can do about it still happening, but
enemy UAV overhead.
Stop it from perpetuating with you, and then once you stop, people might start.
It's like I can't change everything, but I can make myself not responsible. You know, and then you have people like, you know, with like play religion and stuff, like, you know, like the whole thou shalt not kill. Like, you know, I don't need to, you know, so it goes all ways.
We're only supposed to sacrifice things to God and then eat it as a feast. That's it.
And I don't think death was even around. Death wasn't even here until sin was here, you know. So like.
That's true.
I just broke my fucking legs, dude. I just broke my legs, dude.
Marking target location. Regard left.
They're shooting you, I think. I'm coming. There's a bunch of people around you.
We're out of time.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I wonder what the scriptures do say about like, eating meat, because like the old, you have to take them with a grain of salt, like a lot of them, because like Leviticus was written in a time where people were, I think, like God has intervened in society how many times? Like 8, 9, something like that, that we know of, according to the scriptures and the Dead Sea Scrolls and stuff like that. So God, or a God like higher power, has intervened in these ways, and like, and during Leviticus times, he was basically just trying to get people to stop, like, to survive, like, so we didn't have to like resurrect the human race or whatever, like, because people were like, there's only how many, like a couple thousand people alive back then, according to archaeologists and stuff. So like when you talk about like the rules of Leviticus, like I don't know, there is some things that like that you have to look at. Like obviously you take, you should listen to all of it, but like there's a few. Oh, you know, whip your slave on the, you know.
So standing fire here.
This isn't really a
enemy soldier incoming.
But yeah, I'm sure that it does say something about that, about like what we're supposed to eat. Because what is kosher meat, for instance? It's meat blessed by a rabbi. Why would a rabbi bless the meat? There has to be a reason.
Yeah. Well, that's like halal.
Do you think it was because they were treated well, maybe?
Yeah, I don't really know about kosher food. I don't really know about as much about kosher. I know that it's got to be like cooked and prepped a certain way, but I know that halal for like Islamic people, it's got to be like raised a certain way and all that stuff. I'm assuming kosher is the same. Like I work with kosher product at my work, and I like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I find it all interesting. I find everyone's like logic and stuff. As long as they're like, as long as something has a reason for
enemy
something,
soldier incoming,
and they're not just doing it because they're told to do it, then I always want to listen. You know what I mean? Like that's something like, that's something I always like, because a lot of people, like I'll ask them like their beliefs on certain things, and they'll just be like, oh well, they'll say whatever the TV say, and then like whenever people have different like vegans and stuff, like they have different reasons for why they're vegans. I always find that very interesting.
Yeah.
Because they don't push that.
I mean, based a big bit, like based on like Most people, so if you're vegan, it's supposed to be, like, by definition, it's for animal rights. If you're not, you know, if you just don't eat animals because, you know, you don't like the taste or for the environment, then you're just, I don't know what the fuck you call it, I guess.
Just a vegetarian, basically.
Yeah, most people, it's for animal reasons on that end of it.
Yeah.
But then like, a lot of people find, like, other reasons after they do it, you know.
Well,
There's definitely people here next to us.
Enemy UAV overhead.
My only thing is this too with the preserve preparation,
What?
man.
Where is he
Enemy
shooting
UAV
from?
overhead.
I don't
Is he on the roof up there?
I downed him. Oh, I almost got both. There's two. Don't we have? But here's the thing. Here's my thing. Don't we have to kill animals?
What?
Don't we have to kill animals? Otherwise they become overpopulated.
No, not really.
Or is it just mass production?
Not really like even like cows and stuff. No, they honestly cows would just end up
I don't
going
know about
extinct.
cows. What about
They
deer?
would just deer. Yeah, they're like
That one's hard.
in a way, yeah. Like deer will become overpopulated, but also it's not only that deer become overpopulated; it's that humans are becoming overpopulated and pushing them out of their natural environment. So like we can blame them, yes, but really we're just
I
pushing
think we're
them
taking up
farther.
too much space. I agree
Yeah,
with
we're
that.
giving them less and less space.
But like,
They're doing the natural thing, really, you know.
Yeah, our roads should be like blocked off from them. Like, if we really want these roads or whatever.
Well,
we should have, like,
in other
walls
countries, it
around
is like
moving
that.
in. New safe zone
Other
located.
countries have like massive ass like fences and stuff around.
Make it hard for the animals to get up there. No, I agree. If you're gonna have,
and they actually have like, and they actually have highways that go across they have like bridges that go across their highways that are all grass for the animals to cross on.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's. You should. I mean, there is some places that have good ideas.
How many plates?
Oh yeah, plates. No, I don't have any extra. Damn it.
This will be my last one, and then I'm gonna get ready to take my kid, get his hair cut.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I always find people's points of views like really interesting and stuff. Like
definitely.
Losing ground.
Like I like to talk to. I was talking to this guy from like what is it? Damn it, I don't know what it's called. Not Saudi Arabia. It's by Israel. Why is it slipping my mind? Syria.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah. He was just telling me like
enemy
they
UAV
have a lot of
overhead.
similarities to us.
Enemy
man.
soldier
Like, they
incoming.
really do.
Enemy launched an advanced
It's
UAV.
crazy.
We're exposed.
It's crazy. Like they just have a lot of. They're just very similar. And like the country. Yeah, Syria was the first time. When America invaded Syria, that was the first time that I definitely was like. I was like, man, we're the bad guys. Straight up, like this is ridiculous. There's nothing, no reason why. Stuff like that always makes me just like sad. I talk to him, he's just like, he's just like, man, you know, glad the bombing stopped. It's really sad. Destruction and chaos for no reason. I told you about. I think I probably told you about when I was in the army the one time. It like changed my perspective really bad. When
enemy UAV overhead.
My officer was bragging about how they stopped this guy in the street.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Enemy
launching an advanced UAV. We're exposed.
And I was like, wow. I can't imagine if someone from this country
so there they are.
did that to somebody. Good job, guys.
There is still work to do.
So, yeah, that stuff always just like hit me pretty hard. There's a lot of things wrong with this squad.
Gas is closing in.
What's that?
There is still work.
They're all coming from behind us here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we should definitely like have more.
Nobody out there.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I think I'm
Oh, there's someone here. Someone on that hill. You're going towards the tents.
Sustaining fire here.
Good spot.
I need more money to get Will back. Damn.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Let me take your money quick. Where are you? Oh, you're
Less than 5 to go. Bring home the win.
wait, everybody else is working.
Gas is inbound.
Oh wait, they're coming over here. Yeah, we can definitely get
Let's
back.
go.
Yep. I see him. I see him.
Gas is pushing.
No! Down here. Damn it!
Only 5 remain. We'll secure the win next time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Enemy
I gotta bounce, guys.
We'll be back.
I didn't even.
Alright, see ya. I'm gonna take a break too. Yeah. Check the